Tu do Poznania jechać
So, mon ami,
z dziadkiem i z
are
mamą.
you ready to go and capture le seigneur von Berghoff?
Dziadek do szpitala potrzebuje na jakieś badania czy coś. Tak na wszelki wypadek, żeby ktoś z nim był.
We've lasted another day.
Same to you, Godwin.
My God! Ah, the simple joys of life, eh, pal?
How have you been getting on?
Well, I finally got my shit together. A nice, big, solid one.
Are you better?
That's what I just said. Anyway, do you think I'd miss out on the chance to hack a chunk off onto his arse?
You're not the only one. After what he did to Samuel's people.
I'm more
O,
pissed
to
off
który?
about how he handed our arses to us at Rabos. He chased us off like rabbits, the fucker.
To jest von Berghoff, no.
What awaits us at Malashov?
A short but nonetheless dangerous battle, in the best case scenario.
Ja nawet nie wiem, czy wiedziałem, jak to ma na imię.
Things go to fucking hell, and our worldly cares will be over. So prepare well. This really won't be easy.
I'm ready. For anything.
Good. The task won't wait. I'll assemble the men, and then we'll talk about what's next.
So I say him, what do you expect when you drink like fish? Fish is not able to walk either.
And then he threw you out?
No, he cannot, because...
Ah, vous êtes là. What is happening, Capitaine?
A mam nadzieję, że kurwa przeżyjemy.
Pojebało cię.
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're gonna get to work, Zizka.
We shall. No reason to wait. Von Berghoff won't stay in Malashov forever.
So tonight.
Before dawn. Even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have plenty of time to move.
I can't wait.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hinnock. I need you in the village.
Oh, fuck. I was looking forward to that cannon.
Luckily, we have Crow for that. He says he knows how to use cannon. So the only question now is, who's gonna help him with the bloody thing?
I believe I might be of assistance, mes amis.
You've already helped quite enough, Frenchman.
The Duc de Bourgogne, once, showed off such a bête lourde in Champmol. And I was there.
Is that so, Baron? Do you know how to handle it?
Oui. If I have a few strong men to assist me.
All right. Kubianka will go with you. If anything fucks up, we're counting on you to save our asses. The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into two groups. Me and my men will cut the village off from the fortress. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause mayhem. That'll be your job. Set fire to a haystack, make a racket. In short, anything that will lure the fortress garrison out into the open. You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy. As soon as they stick their noses out, the trap falls.
And the rest will go like this. Listen up.
To
Malashov
siedział
is only a handful of
zielonym.
cottages and a tavern.
Ja mu gitary nie szukałem?
Fortunately,
ludnik?
Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower. That's where von Berghoff will be.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret
Hey.
passage.
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye, it's to be expected they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge, and through the gate. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside. Then, you'll let us in.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls of St. Killian.
Aye, it won't be easy. But this isn't the first time for us. And besides, this time we've got artillery to back us up. We have to get to the tower whatever happens. And if it all works out, we'll drag von Berghoff right out of bed.
God willing, he'll be sleeping like a log.
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe. So after the attack, we'll pull back to Suchtel Fortress.
Any place better than that shithole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he missed the last skirmish with von Berghoff. Any questions?
What should I do?
You and Sam come with me. I need your youthful zeal.
Everything is clear to me.
Heal.
We're glad. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to Malishop before the cock crows.
Był Zil, no. Tam densera się z tego robiło.
The fuck? Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
Look, just wait a moment.
Ale bym go zabił.
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. I never put my men's lives on the line. Especially if I can have the element of surprise.
I won't murder innocent peasants, Devil.
What? Do you have kin in the village? Who the hell's got into you?
This is the way my family was killed. They massacred them. And why?
Kurva, that's your problem. This is a war. And this is our plan for getting von Bergau. So if you want to do it your way, fine. You want to be a commander too? Let's see what you're made of then. I can't guarantee you'll survive, though.
I can't give you any guarantee either.
I don't need one.
Five darauf, idiots.
Da!
Siamaczu, piłoci!
Nie będę z takim śmieciem.
Come on! Stop there!
Well. The bastard taught the devil to dance. So you won.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
We'll let the turnip pullers live. I hope you know what you're doing. Let none of our fine fellows fall instead of the few damn peasants. Because that'll be all your fault. What you gaping at? You never seen a man get his arse kicked before? We'll do it the youngsters' way. The boring way. Leave him, let him be. Muster up. We'll go round the village to get to Zizka. Nice and quietly.
Pewnie będzie trudniej, nie? Przez to, że zostawimy tych wieśniaków.
What's going on, devil? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I had a bit of a disagreement with this brat here.
This is your
Dzięki,
plan?
Matix.
To burn down the village?
What of it? We're at war, if you hadn't fucking noticed.
There's innocent people there.
Do you think I don't know? But better them than us. They'd run for the woods before we started anyway.
Are you serious?
Sei mich poche, Freund. Sei mich poche.
It is the law of God. We are at war here, not those peasants.
Fuck this fucking shit. Well, it's too late to go back now.
But that fortress is still full of men.
There's another way to do this. I'll take care of the first gate. You'll have the element of surprise.
Fine, Henry. You've made your bed, now lie in it. But if any of us die today because of you, I'll gut you myself.
Fuck.
It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over the wall, youngsters.
It's still dark. That'll give us cover.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it, but this is not for you.
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have to do, friend.
I'd like to see what they look like.
Here I am, Kalani. We got leather, and other go ahead to check out fortress.
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry,
Grałem
open
tej
up the
traina, no.
first gate for Zizka.
And then we'll storm in there like
Tylko
a
nie mam
fox
kolegów
into a
niestety, żeby grać z
chicken
ludźmi.
coop.
Ale grało się całkiem okej.
Could you repeat that?
We'll climb over the rear palisade and take control of both gates at once. You open the first gate, and we'll take care of the drawbridge at the second one.
Exactly. Off you go. No time to waste.
Good
To
luck.
obawiam się, że może zginąć ta gra w ciągu miesiąca.
Good. The rock isn't so steep from this side. And
Na
the
twoim
patrols
miejscu
are only
Matix
on
cię
the
kupował.
eastern wall. Let's go, fellas.
Poruszaj się na dworze. A ty, Gregor, grałeś na traina?
That is a good place.
There? Really?
Yeah, there. Lecker frei and do it already.
To jest zwykły roguelike.
Just a moment.
Climb up the ladder, Henry. But do it quietly. Put that torch away, or the watch will see us.
Znaczy ogólnie... Gierka jest na pewno spoko. Tylko pytanie na jak długo. Uważam, że tempo jest spoko w tej grze. I no jest parę rzeczy do porobienia. I każdy rajd może wyglądać trochę inaczej. Tylko pytanie, jak szybko ta gra się znudzi. No i jest jakaś fabuła, nie? Są jakieś questy do zrobienia postaciami. Więc jakby też masz powód, żeby na przykład grać solo czy coś. Co mam zrobić?
Hey? Huh? I must be mad. Alert! Alert! Bastards! You'll die! Bastards! I'll help you.
Dzięki o ile. Teraz będę wafelki jadł. To się zawsze dzieje? No to jest niemożliwe, żeby to się działo. Do tego Night Traina to ja tak obstawiam, że miesiąc to jest maksymalnie, aż tu gdzieś się wysypią. Chyba, że dodadzą szybko jakiś content, ale nie wiem, co oni mogliby dodać. Jak to mnie wcześniej zauważył? A planszówki to jest przerąbany biznes. Bo te planszówki tyle kosztują wszystkie. Ja w sumie jedną planszówkę kupiłem, to też dałem chyba z 500 za to. Posiadłość szaleństwa. Książek też mam dużo do przeczytania, które leżą, nawet widać jakieś tam. Nie, co to jest? Tu jest Kahneman.
Alert! Alert! Bastards! You'll die!
You're finished, dung
I'll
grubber.
kill you, you cunt! Stop praying!
Come on!
Show
bring
your
it on,
stuff!
bastard.
Here I am, you scum!
Blisko, da się to zrobić po cichu?
You won't get me.
Możliwe, czyste wieś jest, no. Bo ja tak myślałem, że będzie trudniej. Mogę zmienić target?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Jakie gry masz, Gregor, do przejścia jeszcze?
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp! Bad luck. Show what you're made of!
Jest, no napisałeś, że kupi gier na Xboxa i PC to masz do przejścia. Planszówek to ja nie ogarniam, tak, nie? Ja grałem w życiu, nie wiem, może w 70-80 planszówek.
Show your stuff!
Może nawet tyle nie grałem, trudno powiedzieć. Gdzie oni tam się stali i patrzyli?
To open that gate.
Ale Stalker gierka mi się nie podobała. Nie wiem ile dałem, chyba 4 dałem.
I can't run away now. I'm no coward.
What the fuck went wrong? Hey, men! What's up with that fucking bridge? Cover! Get behind the wagons, quick! Take cover! Shoot! Shoot now! You're all dead, you bastards!
I can't see him!
Kubacki jak będzie to... Może z nim powiedzieć, że planszówka, bo on dużo gra. Znaczy teraz może nie gra, ale grał. Nie wiem w sumie jak teraz to wygląda. Ale planszówki to jest cały jeden ogromny świat. Zajebisty to jest świat zresztą.
We can't take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything?
Give them time!
They're all out of time!
Udało się. Kozak.
Let's go! Forward! To the top! Let's go, quick! Forward! Forward!
Asasyny nigdy nie grałem. Ale nie ciągnie mnie. Jedyny, którego już zobaczył, to Black Flag. Nie wiem gdzie stoję, ale zaraz zginę. Ja tankuję wszystko! Tutaj chyba też. Ale Kingdom Come polecam. Hogwarts Legacy jest słabą grą, ale fajnie się grało. Alan Wake jest chyba spoko. God of War to gówno. Piracy 2 zajebiste. Dwójka. Dosy zgaduję, że chodzi o Divinity Original Sin. Też zajebiste. A The Last of Us 2 nie grałem. Tutaj World Bossy. Wracamy Master do gry.
Let's go, men! Clean things up here! Sam! Ada! Someone get an axe! Turn this fucking door into splinters!
Every one of you get an arrow in the arse because you're out of your fucking mind, bastard.
Come on, Henry, there's work to do. Up here, fast.
You'll never take it.
What will we do now?
No, z planszówkami tak jest, no.
Barkov is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time.
We'll have to parley with him.
Ale planszówki to jest cały świat, nie?
Right. We're not gonna give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey, you! Up there in the tower! We want to talk.
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all. He's trapped.
Chamberlain, you are surrounded. I propose you honorably capitulate.
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Pirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for my allies in Kuttenberg to arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
That's possible, Otto. But anyone who comes to help you is going to have a hard time if we torch your tower. You'll be burnt to a crisp before Sigismund's minions arrive.
Are we really getting anywhere with this?
We still have your finger of God. Perhaps we could repay you your kindness at Nabokov.
Ha! I doubt it. You don't have enough gunpowder for that. And I think that would cause great discomfort for Lady Rosa here.
Sir Hans? Henry?
Unbelievable! You really want to threaten us with a hostage? Where is your honor as a nobleman, Sir Otto?
It is you who are threatening me. You have attacked the castle, and now you're putting this young woman of noble birth, who's here on a visit, in danger.
Are you sure this is worth it?
Damn it! He has Rosa.
And we don't have time. We can't pussyfoot around. I'm gonna try something on him. My! You are feeling quite self-confident, Lord von Berkhoff. But as you've already heard, we will gladly set this tower ablaze. Of course, that is if you think it's a better solution than surrendering to us and then helping us save the king.
After all, might do more good for our king than fucking around with a ransom for one fish in a barrel. I'm talking about you, Otto.
I agree. Attacking the tower would be suicide. There's no
Chciałem
other
ją
way than to
oszczędzić.
try torching it. And hope they'll crawl out before something happens to Rosa.
Hey, Otto! Did you hear that? You're not giving us much of a choice here. Men, get pitch, axes, and firewood. We're going to torch it.
Jesus! Mary, Mother of God! No! No, you can't!
Have you gone mad? Do you want to have a lady's death on your conscience? Rudhard's daughter!
You've given us no other choice. You're the sinner here, Otto.
Henry, no! You can't do that!
To jest cel
You can't be
abstrakcyjna.
serious, you swine! Who do you think you are?
Enough! Stop it! I won't let you burn this young woman alive. Do you hear me, Pirkstein? Does your offer still stand?
Indeed it does.
Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Pirkstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes, I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berkhoff? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all gain, ensure peace, and liberate our king. Very well. Agreed. We are coming out.
Maluję figurki, może nie idziemy jakoś świetnie, a nie mam czego się wstydzić. To jest też fajne hobby. No, zupełnie nie dla mnie, ale szanuję.
Ah. How fickle Lady Fortune is.
A co do MMORPG, to prawda, nie ma nic dobrego, co można by pograć.
Who would have thought back in Nabokov, things would turn out.
Come on.
To jest spoko gierka. Oglądałem ostatnio też. Ja mam zawsze jakiegoś Twitcha odpalonego i coś robię jeszcze.
Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Time to settle accounts. You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
I ty, Brutusie, przeciwko mnie?
Fuck! That was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded last shot, it nearly blew his French ears off. It is wonder that Fops survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
Jak ja teraz Różę przekonam?
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, I must have cost a king's ransom. Oh, my lady! Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of
Fajna jest
value,
ta ekipa.
they're ready to leave.
Oni tutaj wszyscy są kryminalistami?
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
W sumie to prawda, jak wszyscy w średniowieczu. Kurde, dobre te wafelki były. Nawet rzeczy mają. Nie no, nie lutuj ich, no. Aaaa! Ciekawe, czy coś ciekawego będzie do góry. Spodziewałem się, że już tu będzie zamknięte przejście. No dobra. W sumie niesamowite było to, że wygrałem te zmagania z tymi wszystkimi ludźmi tutaj. Pewnie stąd się nie da podróżować, trzeba będzie wyjść. Da się. Tu do pilarstów jeszcze? To znowu mnie zagrał. Teraz z Ritsimatem gram sobie w Divinity Original Sin. Save'a mamy chyba z 3 lata. Jesteśmy w ostatnim obszarze. Może się uda skończyć gierkę. To prawda, te łyki wyglądają za dobrze. No teraz właściwie można już pchać fabułę. A w ogóle chyba Pillars of Eternity 3 ma wychodzić. To jest gra, którą będę grał na pewno przy premierze, jeśli wyjdzie. Kumanie. Kumanowie. Kukuryku.
Come here! Dick!
Ups, mojego psa uderzyłem. Pięknie, nawet blisko nie jest. Ile mam HP? 2 zdrowie. Znaczy sezonową postacią. Serwery sezonowe? Nic mi to nie mówi. Jeden zdrowie. A o której jest ten mecz jutro, Ringo? Serwer działa miesiąc, 6 godzin masz max level, ale różne rzeczy do osiągnięcia, no i w zależności ile osiągniesz, to coś nagroda główną postać. Ej, to w sumie całkiem spoko. Za 30, to już będę w domu na pewno.
Nice work! Nice work indeed.
To można chyba jutro obejrzeć.
You saved the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next?
Kiedy oni dodali te
Your
serwery
little Jew
sezonowe?
brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose.
Ah.
You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. No!
Ale Ensa może jeszcze
My family was
przegrać.
slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father, although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Taka prawda po alkoholu? Bo już więcej nie wypiję.
Where am I?
No domyślam się, że po spaleniu wsi coś innego było, ale podobne. No to można Master się kiedyś zgadać i zobaczyć, czy te 6 godzin faktycznie nam starczy, żeby wbić max level. Może Mateusz też by zagrał? Wiem, że to jest jak się idzie spać, to się triggeruje.
The last person I saw this hammered was the priest during Easter.
Are you trying to tell me I drink too much? Is that what you're trying to say? Hey?
What? I never thought you were like that.
Kiedyś można zagrać.
So, I'm back.
Jakieś 2 tygodnie czy coś.
How's it going? Have you got anything
Ale
out
to już
of
pewnie
Von
dead game
Burgos?
będzie wtedy.
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
With you. Keep the peace.
Tam wyjść i wejść. Nie, po prostu, że jutro się mam czekać. A, to jest gra fabularna, średniowieczny RPG, zero magii, zero czegokolwiek. No i tereny dość bliskie nam, bo to są tereny Czech. Ale bardzo fajny jest Kingdom Come. Jeśli lubisz takie gierki, to mógłbyś zagrać. Uważam, że zajebiste jest to, że to jest właśnie, no zero magii, nie? To jest mega spoko, że masz prawdziwy, średniowieczny czas, który jest wiarygodny. No, tylko polecam zagrać najpierw w jedynkę, a później w dwójkę. Dwójka jest dużo przyjemniejsza mechanicznie niż jedynka, ale jednak dwójka dzieje się chronologicznie po jedynce i problem jest taki, że to jest jakby kontynuacja historii. I trochę dziwnie jest, jak nie znasz historii z jedynki. Czy uważam, że może być dziwnie.
Is Von Burgov's interrogation starting soon?
You came at the right time. We're just about to...
Welcome to
Ale gierka jest
Lord
sztos.
von Berghoff. Despite the circumstances that brought you
No
here.
totalnie się na
It is
streama nie
an honor,
nadaje.
Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks! He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Dać tu puszczę w tle.
Just a beating? What about breaking a finger or two? Or singeing the soles of his feet? You yourself forced me and Capon to do similar things when you brought that captive to Trusky.
Forced you? Come off it, boy. Should I tell the gentleman here what actually happened?
You just keep your fucking gob shut until someone asks you to squeal.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer?
Bergow jest
You
spoko,
do
no.
know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses.
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
This is unbelievable. He's lost everything, but he still thinks he can push us around.
Well, he's right, though. He is one of Sigismund's closest men.
You're buying that?
Mam nadzieję, że nic nie powie.
He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help
Czemu ja w
us,
ogóle mogę
the
się odzywać
Margrave will
przy
remember
takim
you
stole?
for it. And we'll also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is still firmly on Sigismund's head.
Kim ja w
And
ogóle
Jobst
jestem?
won't find it easy to wrest it of him. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person
Party jest
should seize
szlachcicem?
every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I
Nic
think
nie wiem,
it
że
is
szlachcicem.
time I gave you my answer.
Czyli tutaj wszyscy są szlachcicami poza mną i Bogutą. Czy ja też jestem? Ja nie jestem szlachcicem, nie? Nie stałem się nim. Pewnie się stanę na koniec gry. Ale póki co jeszcze nim nie jestem.
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why the sudden change of heart?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I have only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mint master, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Routards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Routard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
By Christ. It's worth a try.
That sounds almost too good to be true. And too easy. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten him a little, he might help us.
Most importantly, he's got the Mintmaster's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant of Sigismund's.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help us instead, Lord Pisek?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mintmaster's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck. Jesus. Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears.
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
What if the legate refuses to talk to us?
Well, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on. I'm not gonna play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
All right. Let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be
byli
expecting
księża.
us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
All right. I can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and maybe guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
She's coming with me. Nobody knows Ruthard Palace as well as Lady Rosa.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace. You want Ruthard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no dawdling. You should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
Lucky me.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
You're observant. When they captured Pa, von Burgov's people stormed into Ruthard Palace.
He didn't come to capture you personally?
No. And that really suited his people. They grabbed whatever they could get their hands on. After what you did to Malashov, we may have lost everything we had.
How do we even get inside Ruthard Palace?
At midnight, you climb onto the battlements,
Jakieś
turn on your
sklepowe
heel
zwykłe, o
3
ile.
times, say the magic formula, and it'll open up.
What?
I've told you, haven't I? Via the secret
Takie, co się na wagę
passage.
kupuje.
I know where the entrance is, so all you have to do is come with me.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point in dallying.
Ogólnie one są strasznie losowe tutaj. Są takie, które są dobre, ale są też takie, które są bardzo niedobre. To akurat były spoko. To nie są te typowe, bo te typowe są takie... tak powiedzmy... Jeśli chodzi o proporcje, to tak jak telefon masz, nie? Takie są topowe, w sensie, no mniejsze by były. Ale takie no podłużne i węższe, nie? Te były po prostu chude i wysokie. Ale one ogólnie nie jadłem ich nigdy wcześniej. Coś nowego.
All right, let's go.
Ale spoko. Ale teraz w sumie pewnie każdy cukier by mi smakował, jak ja cukru nie spożywałem przez ostatni x czasu.
I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero! But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
Doły. Gdzie my jesteśmy? Już nawet nie pamiętam, gdzie jest ich chata. To jest ich chata, nie? W tym miejscu.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
Well, be careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out of their cellar.
Watch your tongue.
Niezłe,
So this
niezłe.
water sprite doesn't drag you under.
Not in this gully. It'd hardly come up to my heart. Backside.
Why don't you give it a try, eh?
To śledzenie jest tak spoko, że możesz sobie normalnie wcisnąć Alt i nic nie musisz robić. To jest tak fajne. To jest taka mała rzecz, ale mega cieszy.
Oof, startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it
Dopuszczam
in
brodę, czy nie chcę się golić?
he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh
Najchętniej się zgoił do zera,
I was lucky to survive it.
ale zobaczę jak będzie wyglądać na koniec roku.
Calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Bergov. Since then, he's not comfortable with.
Posiadanie brody nie jest fajne.
Sorry, I was a silly goose to bring it up.
No. Jeszcze trochę pozapuszczam. Chciałem zobaczyć jak to będzie wyglądało po jakimś, nie wiem, 1,5 roku czy coś. A 1,5 roku mniej więcej wychodzi w grudniu czy w styczniu. I wtedy podejmę decyzję. Ale mam takie momenty słabości.
Everything all right?
Kiedy myślę, że w sumie to się ogolę.
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. Well, you said it was hardly knee-deep.
Weź ciało.
Is that how you carry a lady, you oaf?
Well, don't complain. No one ever taught me how to do it.
And it shows. Oof. Be careful.
Dobra, spadnij do wody.
You clumsy oaf. You've got 2 left hands. Leave me be. I'll...
Ty jesteś konkubinę? Konkubinę? Ale broda jest lipa. Euler? On miał... Aiden. Ty jesteś Euler. Odłóż. Nie, ja myślę, że Aiden się już nie pojawi. Dobra, odłożę cię.
Oof. Well, you could have been gentler, but I suppose I should be glad you got me here in one piece.
Wygląda na niepocieszoną.
I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Chciałem powiedzieć, że nie czaję, czemu ludzie przychodzą na obcojęzyczne streamy, gdzie nic nie rozumieją. Ale ja siedzę na streamach u Francuzów, więc...
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
Potrafię ich zrozumieć.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
Kurde, chcę ją coś sprawdzić? Próbuję stworzenie prostej sieci neuronowej do aproksymacji funkcji sinus PyTorch. Stosowano aktywację sigmoid i funkcję liniową. Użyto MSA jako funkcję straty i SGD jako optymizatora. Mogę potwierdzić, że się zgadzam?
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my hand in my own home. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
Nie, bo muszę coś zrobić na uczelnię na 5.
Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Nie zdążyłem. Na 5 czerwca. Generalnie jest nas 3 w grupie. I nikt się nie wyrywa, żeby to zrobić. I tak czekam, kiedy będzie ten temat poruszony.
Look, there's someone there.
You're trespassing. This place belongs to the House of Roothard.
You're wrong, friend. The Rootards have fit.
I'm gonna bash your face in!
Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
What do you want?
I'm all yours.
I got you, you whoreson! Fuck that! What do you want? Take that! Shit! Now you're gonna get it!
Do it.
I've been waiting for you. Take that fucker out, damn it! I'm all yours.
Hey, Henry!
Co tam?
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
Pozbądź się hołoty.
What a mess.
I'm all yours.
Hołota to mnie zabije zaraz.
You haven't a chance. Won't be any different with you.
Zwycięstwo. Dobra, może się nie schleję przed
Rosa?
uwolnieniem jej.
It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
No, nie spodziewałem się, że te wieśniaki będą takie silne.
So, here we are.
Kubin też jest?
Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
That's nice. But no one can get back my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. Some of them are maybe worth more than this entire place.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court, and God forbid you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
To jest starość, o ile niestety.
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the
Ja też
silver
tak
would be
mam, z
useless
doświadczenia
anyway.
mówię.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
Bez majtek będę chodził?
Are you mad at me because of what happened at Malashov?
Am I mad? Not exactly. I just thought you were different. That you wouldn't stoop to the level of those...
Nie zgadzałoby mi to.
Those... well...
Szczególnie biorąc pod uwagę, jak jest
Zyska and the
gorąco.
devil.
Wszystkiego mniej. Byłoby całkiem miło. Włosów też by było całkiem miło, jakby było mniej.
I'm sorry I let you down.
That's a good start.
An apology is hardly enough for you to forgive me, I know. But I'd like to prove to you that I'm not like that.
Się mnie nie boi.
And I never will be.
Thank you for your candor. If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
It's such a shame. I'll actually miss you.
Is that so? Well, I'll miss you too.
Ja się też boję bardzo.
Well, if you're safer that way, then it's probably for the best.
There's nothing left here anyway. Just look around. Oh well.
Wziąć
There's no
jedynkę,
use
nie?
in crying
Blisku.
over spilled milk. Ziska's herd will be here tomorrow. I'd like to get some sleep before then. Would you please leave me alone?
All right. I'll keep watch downstairs.
What about Vabak? You were supposed to go and see him today.
I was, but that was before we knew what to expect here. I can't leave you alone now, so it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you. And you get some sleep too.
Jedynka będzie przychodzona w przyszłości? Rozumiem.
So,
It doesn't feel...
I don't...
That's... Am I...
Right.
That's... You know, if ever... Would you... Not to...
Don't worry.
Or not...
Are you...
Am I... That you... That's a...
no.
Thank you. If you... And...
I won't let you go away. Even if I have to fight with your father, Zizka, and the devil.
Is that so?
I'll even tell Sigismund. Run back to Hungary. This girl is staying here.
That all sounds very nice. But... There's nothing left here anyway. We've lost everything.
No, to tacy starzy. Spalić wieś jest zbyt mad na mnie? No widzisz. Warto było oszczędzić wieś. Jeszcze tylko się przespać z ptaszkiem i w ogóle będzie idealnie.
My
Z
father
Katarzyną.
would trap you in irons for that.
And for this.
Oh,
Jednak wie jak wsiąść w
seems
ręce.
you know how a lady should be carried.
Where to, ma'am? I don't see any rivers, ditches, or puddles to cross.
Dami castitatem e continentiam, sed non le moro. Forward, Sir Knight.
Forward, Sir Knight. To nie był pasek chyba. To był miecz. Róża mówi przez sen, żałuję, że nie znasz łaciny. No jak Henryk jest szokiem.
Is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
Ale spał 6 godzin, nie? Nie wiadomo ile to trwało.
You know about yesterday evening and night?
What about it?
Przynajmniej się umyłem kiedyś.
You want to talk about it?
Do you think there's anything to talk about?
Well, what's next for us?
Nothing, most likely. I'm Lord Rutard's daughter. Our name still means a lot, despite all the trouble we're in. When my pa is free and an opportunity presents itself, I'll have to get married.
Has your father already picked a groom for you?
Not yet, but I know how it goes. If I'm lucky, I'll marry a young nobleman and soon bear him a bunch of children. And if I'm really lucky, they'll find me some old man who will drop dead before we even leave the church.
Ale stanę się szlachtą na 100%.
I'll marry you then.
What?
If we can free your father, I could ask him for your hand in marriage, even under threat that he'll go back under lock and key if he refuses.
I don't think he'd allow it either way. Lord Roothard's daughter, and the bastard son of the Lord of Skalitz, who was driven out of his estate by Sigismund himself. That's not going to happen. Although, our plan may very well fail, and no one might survive. Why throw something nice away prematurely? You know, carpe diem et memento mori.
Chwilą i pamiętaj o śmierci.
If that's how you feel.
Kurde, teraz muszę się ubrać. Nie było warto. Dobra. Jeszcze mogę założyć? A co to jest w ogóle? Kolczuga. Ubieranie się w tej gierce to jest taki dramat. Tu jakieś klejnoty się założy. Srebrny krzyż z granatem. Coś jeszcze? Mogę poczytać notatki leśnika. Nie możesz opóźniać, nie masz czasu do stracenia. No i kozak. Da się tu broni wyciągnąć.
So you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too, just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We have to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me.
Good server?
That
Ilu jest
shop
graczy
fella
w
in the
to?
courtyard. Her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself.
Nie widać, zablokowali.
I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
Kurde, ale jest pusto w mieście. Szkoda tego New Worlda, bo ten New World się naprawdę dobrze zapowiadał moim zdaniem.
Hell on earth, just a few days walk from here. You have to hear the
Those aren't Vavak's men.
silver scallops they
I smell trouble.
without warning, attacked by human
5250 brzmi jak dużo graczy.
Huh? No. Hey. Master Vavak is busy.
What are you on about? I can clearly see you two aren't Vavak's men.
How could you possibly know, eh?
Vavak's guards wear his crest. A golden five-petaled rose on a blue field. Come clean. Whose back are you watching? Some thieves?
No thieves. Christian of Pisek is visiting.
The steward of the Royal Mint.
Christian of Pisek? I know him. If he's here, I want to talk to him.
Hey, should we believe him?
Why not let him go? He's alone. If anything happens, we can just kick him out.
Please, come in.
Więc dobrze, no 40 osób brzmi jak całkiem spoko. A to jest ten nowy serwer? To się nowy serwer, ten miesięczny?
Not a soul around. Very odd.
A, na zwykły wszedłeś. Czaj. Tu na miesięcznym brzmi jakby miało być więcej ludzi, no. Czyli mogę iść jedynie do góry. Jeszcze nie wziąłem pieniędzy, nie okradłem go. Ja ewoluuję. No to wszystko jest otwarte. Ludzie, tu nikogo nie ma. Gdzie tu coś jest?
Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
That pair watching the door let me in.
I might have known. One's an idiot, and the other a twit. I'll have to find someone better.
Where is Vavak?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Surely you can't have just vanished.
I know for a fact you won't find him in town. And he's probably not hiding anywhere nearby either.
Shit. How long has he been gone?
A few days now. He took the money from his secret mint and disappeared at night.
Did Vavak take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why is that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavak had disappeared with the treasury key, the whole court would be after him. Unfortunately, Vavak isn't that stupid.
What's to be done?
Jesteśmy w stanie znaleźć klucz.
Damn it. I wanted to talk to Vavak about it, but me and you are going to have to sort it out. The question is, whether I can trust you.
Excuse me? I took a big risk to help you last time, and you don't trust me all of a sudden?
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. And I like gains. Talk to me then. It can't hurt to try. The worst that might happen is I won't help you.
All right. But your life depends on nobody finding out about this.
Ah, don't worry. My life was at stake last time, and we're both still here. So you can trust me.
I hope so. Me and a few others want to rob the treasury in the Italian court.
What? My word! I was bracing myself for anything, but this? Have you lost your mind?
Calm down, for God's sake. I know how it sounds, but we've got a good reason and a good plan. Believe me, we just need a little help getting inside. That's what I need Vavak for. But he's not here now.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vavak do something as crazy as that. Well, it's true. I owe you. For keeping your lips sealed. But this is a bloody dangerous business. What do I get out of it if I help you?
Think about it. Vavak's gone, and if we succeed, Sigismund won't have any coin to pay his army. He'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new mint master. That will be your chance.
I can't deny it. You know how to sweet-talk a fellow. All right? Let's say I'll help you. But there's one thing we have to be clear about. If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion falls on me, I'll spill the beans about the secret mint. And I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily confess in the torture chamber.
Well...
Mam ochotę cię zabić,
I'm
chłopie.
glad we understand each other.
Siema, Muniek 112, witam serdecznie po raz drugi. Cyby.
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legate's retinue.
The legates? What do you mean?
In any case, it'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make sure the legate doesn't do anything stupid. We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course, but it'd be better to have a local on hand as well. And that would be your job.
Well, how can I put it? If you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Yeah, very droll. So will you help us or not?
I can turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. But don't expect anything more. And what will your lot do in the meantime?
Some of them will dig a tunnel into the court cellars from outside.
Że nie powinienem mu tego wszystkiego
That's how
mówić.
we'll get the silver out.
Clever. There's a whole labyrinth under the Italian court. But breaking through will take a lot of effort. And after that?
We'll free all the lords held captive at the court.
I could help you with that even if I wanted to. And I'd advise you to give up on that. Getting the silver alone will be hard enough as it is. Anything else?
That's all you need to know. We just need you at the council.
Very well then.
Now I just need to find Vavak's key. Have you seen it?
No, the only thing I found Vavak left is this letter. Here, take it. Maybe it'll help you. And Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion. Do you understand?
Count on me. And thank you.
Save the
Count
thanks
on me.
and let me get to work.
Jesteście zeni? Do rąk pana Krystiana w spisku Mincerza królewskiej mennicy we dworze włoskim. Jeśli czytasz te słowa, to wiedz, że dawno mnie w mieście nie ma. Znam cię, Jezusie skończony, i wiem, żeś nie od dziś ostrzył sobie zęby na mój tytuł. Jest twój wyleniały szczurze. Życzę ci go z całego serca. Niemal żałuję, że nie mogę zobaczyć twojej gęby, kiedy dowiesz się, gdzie zostawiłem ci klucz. Pozostało mi tylko życzyć ci. Ciesz się dumnie nowym tytułem. Długo go nie podzierżysz. Niech dwór włoski zapadnie się pod ziemię. Rada miejska udławi klasztornym winem. Tajne przedsięwzięcia wyjdą na jaw, a ty, brachu, zawiśniesz pod swą powałą. PS, wal się, walić klucz, walić wszystko. Czyli w gównie ukrył. Ludzie, jak nie starcie serwera? O.
Well, that really is disgusting.
Ale zbyt głęboko to nie był ukryty.
Wherever you are.
Aż się umyje po wyciąganiu klucza z gówna. Ciekawe, jak długo taki New World pożyje. Ale miesięczny serwer uważam, że jest w stanie zachęcić ludzi, nie? Bo tak naprawdę, przynajmniej dla mnie, najlepszy był early game. Tylko musieliby jakoś late game rozwinąć, ale nie wiem, w jaki sposób mogliby to zrobić. Jakby więcej rajdów, więcej temu do podnoszenia, to i tak w pewnym momencie, no, hancisz tak naprawdę artefakty, które potrzebujesz. Wiesz, że jeszcze nie masz tych 2-3 side questów? Może ich nie będę miał już.
So, you and Henry are brothers?
Did he tell you that, or did you figure that out yourself?
No,
I was at the Mintmaster's place.
są niezbędne w tego typu
Everybody
gierkach.
should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mintmaster? Will he help us out?
Vavat got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian of Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
When he heard what we were up to, he said we were mad. According to him, we'll either get killed on the spot or end up on the gallows.
Maybe we should, reconsider.
This fella's got no imagination. If we could snatch von Bergau's fucking cannon, this'll be a piece of cake.
That's all he told me.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
Wolałbym pójść z kimś innym.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Nie wiem, jak teraz to będzie Master wyglądało. Przez najbliższe trochę czasu. Ale... 15 czerwca raczej powinien mieć luz, chyba. Nie wiem, kiedy poprawki bym miał na studiach ewentualnie. Ale powinienem mieć załatwione wszystko do 15 czerwca, chyba. Przynajmniej taką mam nadzieję. Jakby się czegoś nie udało, to lipa. Wtedy będę myślał najwyżej. Też nie wiem, na przykład jak będę streamował. No w weekend na pewno nie będę streamował. Więc liczę na to, że nie wiem, czy uda się czwartek, piątek dokończyć. Na przykład Kingdom Come. No bo dzisiaj już długo nie pogram, nie? Właściwie to myślę o tym, żeby niedługo kończyć.
Where are the others anyway? Kubienka, Ada and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so...
Więc jakbym
they
grał, nie
left
wiem,
à l'anglaise.
z 10 godzin, to nie wiem, czy dałbym radę skończyć.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a haul there.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthar's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Tell me more about
Dziwna
this
jest ta
mine
kamera
gallery.
czasami.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use
Jak
it.
się patrzy na te dialogi, to...
According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisak confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade.
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice.
Be careful.
I'll do my best.
Okay. O, z Samuelem idziemy.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant.
Wszystkie teleporty odblokowane?
He boasted that he
Na
knows
samym
those
początku gry?
passageways.
A co z koniem?
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well,
Kurde, ten koń.
are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely.
Ten koń to jest taki
Where
game
is the
changer.
entrance, anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Ty, a ty mi coś ciekawego powiesz? Na 5. levelu koń? To zajebiście. Nie no, to jest świetna sprawa. To, że tego mam, to dostawałeś po 8 godzinach raszowania, to już było takie bagno. Nie no, 8 to przesadziłem, no ale nie wiem, z 4 godzinach... Nie, pewnie 4 też przesadziłem, z 3 godzinach raszowania.
How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. Ah, and it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Žižka and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
Has that ever happened to you? Getting lost underground?
Some older boys dragged me into a mine once, and I got lost. I did not find my way out until the night. When Mame saw me, she nearly killed me.
Ale wiesz, no jak jest jeden serwer, to też trochę lipa. Jeśli chciał iść na ekspedycję, to... mogłoby trochę szukać, nie?
I wonder what schmuck feels the need to hide his stuff down here. Hey, what is that? There is someone here.
Some fingers, teeth. He said an ear or two would be nice too.
What? Hinchme, did you see it too?
What are you doing here?
Sitting around.
Is it not obvious?
How did you get here?
We hid behind the altar. Then we broke in here at night when the church was closed.
We were gonna wait a while.
On wygląda jak ten, jak młynarz. 1 do 1.
He had a loud noise.
Someone was a bit too keen and closed the lid of the crypt.
So we're kind of trapped here.
You can pass through the Ruthar Palace. If you
To
keep
jest
going
ten sam
down the
model,
corridor
nie?
through the
Dokładnie.
crypt, you'll come out right in the kitchen.
That's not a bad plan. I heard
To
the
jest
place is
dokładnie
empty.
ten sam model.
Nearly empty.
Tylko chyba brody nie ma
But
pełnej.
if you do not tell anyone about us, we will keep quiet about your relic business. What
Nie
do
mam
you
wody.
say?
Deal. And thanks.
Piwa też nie mam. Ostatnio wypiłem ten... Creamy mango. Paskudne było. Sam cukier.
No, this is not it.
Oi, that sounds different. We have it.
It must be somewhere else. It should be somewhere around here.
That might do it.
Come, let us go back.
Ale się pojawia ten
Have you ever
krzyżyk.
been to Kuttenberg?
Ja podeszłem
Before
perowo
all
sobie
this,
trybunalskie.
I mean.
A long time ago. With Martin.
Is that so?
Aye. He was here on business and brought me
Żywiec
along as
biały
well.
jest spoko.
I didn't see much. Martin met with a customer in the morning, and we drove back home in the evening.
Perhaps we passed on the street. I
Kurde,
did not
strasznie mi się
even
spać
notice.
chce. Jest 20:45, ale chętnie bym spać poszedł. Nie wiem, o której jutro wstać muszę. 7 coś. Tak nie ma, nie, w sumie oni mnie nie obudzą w tej godzinie. Ja myślę, że w tym roku może
Good
sobie w ogóle
morning, Henry.
odpuszczę alkohol.
Good morning, Catherine. I see you got your beauty sleep.
You tease. Oh, I'm all disheveled.
Tam nie było nic do patrzenia. No, powinien być
Sam and I
koniec tego
walked through the
questa.
cellar as far as we could and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
What now then?
I should say so. Hey, listen up,
Nie chcę,
all of you.
skipowałem.
You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. But I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janos, Kubienka and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
Co robisz?
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly.
On wyglądać średnio? Min?
Is everyone
Co?
going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It's true we shouldn't leave this place unwatched.
Too fucking right. Now don't you worry, Lord Capon. If anyone tries to get inside, Catherine will protect you.
Keep your jokes to yourself, Tosspot.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit, eh?
All right, let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear?
Ja nie grałem w ten Night King, ja tylko wiem co to jest. Ale też nie wiem jak to dokładnie działa. Wiem, że tam są jakieś tile i się jakby buduje miasto, nie? Po kolei. Nawet nie wiem czy to jest miasto do końca.